The Teacher Who Forgot Too Much by Steve Brezanoff. Illustrated by C.B. Kanga. Chapter 1. Tuesday Morning. My name is Catalina Duran, but everyone calls me Cat, like the cute and fuzzy animal. Not that I'm fuzzy. Anyway, my best friends and I have been through some crazy days. The weird thing is what happens on field trip days. Whenever we go on a field trip, it seems like something's always getting stolen, or being wrecked, or going missing. For some reason, my friends and I have a knack for solving these crimes. Who are my friends? Well, I have 3 best friends. Samantha Archer, who we all call Sam, James Shue, who we all call Gum, and Edward Garrison, who we all call Egg. What can I say? We like nicknames. The day I'm here to tell you about started out as a totally normal Tuesday morning. I was sitting on the school's front steps with Gum. "Is it Friday yet?" Gum asked. I laughed and said, "It's only Tuesday, Gum. Not even close to Friday." Gum and I are usually the first of the bunch to get to school. We both live close to school, so we walk. It only takes me about 5 minutes, and Gum's walk isn't much longer. Just then, Sam and Egg's bus pulled up. The brakes made a very loud squeak. Gum and I both covered our ears. Sam and Egg were the very last ones off the bus. They always sit together all the way in the back. "Good morning, you two," Egg said. He pulled his camera to his eye and snapped a quick shot of me and Gum. Egg takes his camera everywhere he goes. "Good morning," I replied. Egg glanced at his watch. "Let's get to class," he said. "I don't want Mr. Neff to leave without us." "Leave without us?" I asked. "What are you talking about?" "He really might," Sam said. "Mr. Neff is so absent-minded, he probably would forget us here." James laughed. "Yeah," he said. "Remember that time he showed up in a suit but forgot to put a shirt on?" I giggled. "He looked pretty funny with that jacket and tie on," I added. A few minutes later, we were walking to Mr. Neff's science class. We have science with Mr. Neff every Tuesday morning. Other mornings, we have different classes, like art or music or gym. The rest of the time, we're in our regular class with Mr. Spade, our 6th grade teacher. Mr. Spade was leading us through the halls to Mr. Neff's science room. You could smell Mr. Neff's science room from miles away. It stinks like chemicals. I don't mind the smell, though. I like science class, and I really like Mr. Neff. Mr. Neff loves animals as much as I do, I think. Plus, he's always teaching us new ways to be green and to help the environment. He's even on some special city committee to make sure our town recycles and stays green. One day, he told us that he had helped the committee win a big lawsuit against the town landfill. They had made it illegal for anything that could be recycled to go to the landfill. That meant our town had to recycle a lot of stuff instead of just throwing it away. I thought that was pretty cool. "So," I said to Sam as we walked, "what was Egg talking about before? About Mr. Neff leaving without us?" "Don't you remember, Cat?" Sam replied. "Field trip today." I thought for a moment. "Oh, that's right," I said. "The city recycling plant. I can't believe I forgot." Sam nodded. "Yep," she said. "I figured you'd be so excited." "I am," I replied. I really was. I don't know how I forgot, but this field trip to the recycling plant was a big deal for me. Mr. Neff taught us a lot about recycling. He said that the world would be a better place if we didn't have to recycle. if we all stopped using stuff made out of plastic and only used things that were biodegradable. But until then, he said, recycling was a great thing to do. Like I said, I love animals, and anything that helps animals, which includes recycling, I also love. So, I was very excited when Sam reminded me about the trip. Do you think they'll show us how the plastic is recycled and used to make carpets? I asked. Oh, I hope so, the others shrugged. Maybe we'll see aluminum cans being melted into fresh aluminum, I added. Aluminum is very easy to recycle. That would be amazing. My friends just looked at me. For some reason, they just didn't seem as excited as I was. Well, I don't care what you guys say, I finally said. This is an awesome field trip. But I had no idea how exciting that field trip would actually be.